Hello guys, welcome to another episode of Oracle Over Tea with Moon. We have some great energy with this reading, so let's get in it. Our first crystal is the sodalite tree, which empowers you to be yourself even in uncomfortable situations. Our next crystal is the blue kyanite, which helps with transitioning into meditation and unlocking access to the astral plane, our guides, and creating paths where none existed before. Finally, our golden healer elephant, who connects us to the golden ray, golden light of the universe, life force, deep, divine spirit, and creation, considering it one of the master healers. And of course, with every show, we add in that amplification, energy, vibration with our clear quartz, white light energy flame. I decided to go with a bronze saging bowl to give a bold statement. And my tea for this episode is a mugwort. It's great for astral projecting and dreaming. I wanted to do a little bit of a calming energy, so we've got a lavender cone to burn here. Great vibration with this when we have such calming stones, but that amplification with the clear quartz and the heightened golden healer. Our first card, our second, and our third. Just take a moment to choose the pile you want. We've got a little positive energy with our obvious daffodil sage here. Get that energy positive, uplifting, but also calm. And a little bit of our grounding spray that we just put onto the website, crystalcovegems.com. And we're going to spew around that energy with a clear quartz pendulum. This is such a great energy, guys. So calming, so uplifting, so positive. Our first card is Show Love and Compassion. Our second card is Nurture the Magical Child. And our third card, As Above, So Below. Alright guys, let's get into this. First off, what jumped out at me is the spaceship effect on number 1 and number 3. And the middle card is kind of having this glowy, unseen, ghosty, unseen effect in the background. There's a lot of magic going on with all three of these cards. The number 7 is also jumping out at me as an important number, and the number 2. So, show love and compassion and nurturing the magical child. This, again, is jumping out as a magical reading. But this magical reading is also taking a galactic sense that your galactic ancestral line is speaking to you. Start showing love. Start being like child or being like children. Do as above, as so below. Do as we do in the cosmos, as in heaven, as in different planets, different realms. Do as we do. We are kind to each other. We do not hurt each other. So if you find yourself feeling angry, feeling frustrated towards someone, this reading is all about watch what you're doing, because you may be hurting someone, and by hurting someone, you're hurting yourself as well. There's a lot of orange with these three cards, if you notice that, brown and orange. This is rooting yourself in creativity. And what the funny thing is with the galactic side to this, this is how humans found themselves, or the humanoid found themselves on Earth. It was through a contracted galactic ancestral agreement that they would bring life to Earth through a humanoid race, which you guys are still in the seedling stage. You're still not showing love. You're still not understanding empathy. You're still not understanding one another's perspectives, like minds, things like this. Also, I love the fact that there's an angel in the first card. Because angels are of a different race. They are galactic, if you think of it that way. They are not human. They don't have a bloodline like we do. So they're galactic in nature. But I love that this magical reading has a galactic side to it. It's very cool, but it also has a Native American side to it with the blanket in number 2 that she has wrapped around the child. This is showing that Native Americans on Earth, they get it. They're actually more childlike or more compassionate towards their own kind and towards others. Um, they would give to anyone that needed anything. And they are a prime example. I think that's why they brought this card up, that they're very unseen. They aren't seen as compassionate people. That, we don't look upon them as we should at all times. They're a very good example as to how humanity should be acting. But I find this very exciting that this has many levels. This reading, just with these 3 cards, has many, many levels to it. Just these 3 cards are a powerhouse of knowledge. I want more, so let's pull some more cards. Look for the portal. Keep going. Create a powerful network. First thing I noticed with these cards, guys, they went right from orange into blue and green. Very creative on top. This is how you need to create your path now. And then pulling down into these blues and greens, which are calm. So now that you're creating the energy and you're seeing a different perspective, now let's calm it and ground it and create a powerful energy with it now. Okay? Look for the portal. Portals, aliens, they use portals to get in and out. Time traveling. Using energy portals in space, through time, through molecular structures, through quantum physics. They are using portals, and they're showing you, use your internal portal to create this path and keep going with it. Don't stop just because you started, being nice to people, you're starting to do these nice things, and you're starting to notice that your energy's changing. You want to keep going. You want to keep going with that energy. And then you want to create a powerful network. That means start surrounding yourself with people that are like this. This will also keep you going. Do you ever just, let's say you're really, really nice for like a month and things are going really great, and then all of a sudden you start seeing your energy shifting, like people around you starting to get mean, so then all of a sudden you start getting angry and mean, and it starts backfiring, and then you're like, well, why the frick am I nice? Why do I keep doing this? This is stupid. I'm not going to keep doing this if nobody's going to be nice to me anymore. That's what they mean by keep going, and create yourself a network and pull in those powerful energies so that it helps you to keep going, so that you're not lapsing back to your old ways of non-compassion, non-love, and not showing others empathy. This is the whole point of this reading. This is why there's so much blue. Blue is such a compassionate, angelic stone. Angelite. I should have probably pulled some angelite into that. Angelite is the crystal to pull in angelic, loving energy. But that kyanite comes pretty dang close to it. It's got such a powerful energy to it that's calming, but it also regulates and aligns your throat chakra, your third eye, your crown. It does the works for you, that kyanite. And I feel that that is a great representative. Not only that, that golden healer is pulling in that, okay, you've been hurt, you've had traumas, but it doesn't mean you have to continue being mean and being hurtful, because when somebody's hurtful or hurting, they are hurtful towards those that are also hurting. It's like a mirror. You're looking in the mirror. That person's hurting, so you continue to be hurtful towards them. It's an energy. It's a backfiring of energy. It's a looking in a mirror. But when somebody's hurting, they tend to hurt others around them because they want them to feel like a mirror. They want them to feel what they're feeling, so they act this way on purpose. Sometimes they don't know that they're doing it. It's just a mundane, everyday thing that they're doing. But this is what they're trying to show you with the Golden Healer, that you can heal yourself from these traumas. You don't have to act and respond just because somebody is hurting and they took it out on you. you don't have to continue that energy. You can create your own and keep going with the more positive energy. So that's where the golden healer and the kyanite kind of come in, this calming, healing, divine source energy that's going to rise you up above lower frequencies. This is the whole point of all of this. This is such a great message, great clarity on this reading, but let's get into some ruins and see where they take us with a galactic message. Okay, our first one and our second one is resistance survival, a need, sacrifice, honor, partnership, chance, an unknown, fate, magic, again, protection, liberty, and creativity, again, and learning and skill. Okay, our ruins right now are teaching us this magic, which I picked up on, protecting ourselves through our own liberties and our own rebirths, honoring our sacrifices, especially when we have partnerships in our lives, which they see as gifts. Our creativeness through learning with skills, our own gifts, our own abilities, and leaving these things to the unknown, understanding to have faith and have a chance at understanding that initiation between spirit and the material physical. Don't resist it. Don't think you have to survive it. Don't think that you need it. Just leave it to faith. Allow the law of attraction to come into your life. Give these things up to spirit. They understand the hard work that you're doing towards these things in your life, the magic behind it, the sacrifice, and understanding that you're doing these things through partnerships, that you honor the partnerships through love, through compassion, understanding that it's a magical experience you only get once with this kind of learning. If you repeat that learning, of course, the circumstances change. And the outcomes change because you're learning it in a different environment with different aspects, different levels, different perspectives, and seeing things differently because each classroom is going to have a different environment of sacredness to it with those skills and learning. So when you repeat a lesson through lifetime, your circumstances, your environment will change and give you different challenges to see if you overcome it or maybe have a different view of it with those different circumstances. So this is how this works. And that's why most of what you learn has to be put up to chance, has to be put up to faith, that you did all you could and let spirit take you the rest of the way. Alright guys, I had a lot of fun with this reading. This was a very interesting reading. I'm going to do a little bit of daffodil saging for you here. This is a positive energy. We're going to uplift this energy to a heightened level where it needs to be, what your guides are showing it needs to be, to have faith in your path that you are doing not the wrong things, not the right things, the things you want to learn from. It's all about learning. Continue to learn the way you want to learn. If you don't like something, change it. You are not stuck. This is a mirage. This is a fantasy. You can change whatever you want to change. I'm going to cut some cords here. 1, 2, 3. Cut any leftover cords. We're going to leave it at that. And we're going to keep those positive energies going. This is such an amazing reading. I had so much fun. It's very magical. But as I uplift this reading also, I want to ground this reading as well. And we're going to ground it with our branding grounding spray for some extra support with all these frequencies. I'm going to take my last sip of my tea here. I love this tea. It's great for sleep. Just a heads up, if you ever want to drink some mugwort, there you go. Great, great tea. Has a bit of a sour hint to it, so if you put a little bit of honey in there, it should drown that out. Okay, guys, remember, hit that like button. Let me know you guys like the video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you're not missing anything Moon Air. And leave me a comment. Let me know how this reading resonated with you. If it didn't resonate with you, let me know. Maybe the next one will. But this one, I would love to know with the ruins, what you guys thought, the crystals, yeah, let's chit chat, let's have a conversation, leave me a comment, and let's get the discussion going. I love hearing everybody's feedback, and the guides especially love, love, love that you love these sessions. I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful rest of the week. And I'll see you on the next Oracle Over Tea with Moon.